Well, hello. And in the news today, stop using a map that shrinks African content size, says African Union. That's right. So the African Union and campaigners want the African map to be corrected to its truer size after years of distortion. And we know that the African map on a map is bigger than most others. So the African Union, they're calling for governments and international organisers use of the 16th century map, which shrinks Africa's size. The AU is backing campaigners calling for Mercator map to be scrapped because it enlarges North America and Greenland, while shrinking Africa and South America, created by cartographer Gerdes Mercator for navigation. The map, which is used internationally, distorts the true size of the continent. Now, it might seem that it's just a map, but it's not really in reality, it really isn't. So the AU Commission Deputy Chairperson Delma Omalika Hadai told Reuters, saying the Mercator fostered a false impression that Africa was marginal. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Because that's primarily what most Europeans do. They minimise the importance of these places to make us feel smaller as people. So the EU has 55 member states, and Hadai also said that the size of the African map, it has created stereotypes, influenced media, education and policy. So heavy criticisms of the Mercator map has been ongoing for some time, and it is not new. There has been the correct map campaign led by advocacy groups Africa, No Filter and Speak Up Africa. So it is about time that the real size of the African map was acknowledged, and the real size, right? It's not the smallest part on the map, it is actually the largest. So the campaign has continued to spark debates and put pressures on organisations to adopt the 2018 Equal Earth projection, which tries to reflect countries' true size. So the current size of the map of Africa is wrong. Moki Makura, Executive Director of Africa No Filter, told Reuters. Farah Ndaya, co-founder of Speak Up Africa, said Mercator affected Africans' identity and pride, including children who might see it and use it during their formative years in school. So what they're doing is actively working to promote a curriculum where the equal size or equal Earth projection will be the main standard across all African classrooms, Ndaya said. And that's an amazing thing, isn't it? Equal Earth. That's correct, equal Earth, because so much comes out of Africa. We are not smaller in mind or the world as they want us to believe. Additionally, she said, and she hoped that Equal Earth projection map will not only be used by global organisations, but also African-based companies. So Hadai said AU endorsed the campaign, adding it's aligned with the goal of reclaiming Africa's rightful place on the global stage, amid growing calls for reparations for colonialism and slavery. Well, I've done a video recently. I had an interview with someone, and their thoughts on this whole reparations is slightly different to what's on the world scene. What are your thoughts on reparations? Maybe we'll cover that another time. There's also support for the new map from the Caribbean Community, CARICOM, Reparations Commission, and Dorbrain Omade, Vice Chairman of CARICOM, Reparations Commission, added that backing the Equal Earth projection map is as a rejection of Mercator's map ideology of power and dominance. So yes, stop using the map which shrinks African continent size and really use the correct one. We'll see y'all on the other side.